up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Day Reviews, and today we're going to be going over Jujutsu Kaisen, chapter 261, titled The Decisive Battle in Uninhabited Demon Infested Shinjuku, part 34. Now, in the last chapter, I saw lies upon lies, because I saw a ghost. Gojo is dead. He's dead, and he shouldn't be coming back, but we don't know. And neither does Sukuna. I mean, that's really, it ain't looking good for, it hasn't looked good for Sukuna, but he's been making the best out of all these situations. He's still out here standing, getting hit with black flashes with Yuji. Todo's come back, and he's clapping them left, right, and center with these Viber slaps, just slapping them around. He doesn't know what to do. He thought he had a move. Nah, son, I got the one up on you. I got a feint within a feint within a feint. You gotta learn. There's nothing you can do. So we're gonna find out if this ghost is real or not. And if he's real, he's haunting you, son. He's haunting you and he's hunting you. Hopping into it. Says, with Todo by his side, Itadori drives Sukuna back to the wall. And yet, that and yet is ominous. So, yeah, Yuji's he's punching this dude, holding his other arm. And he's got a grip of Sukuna's heart. And he's not letting go. And he's still looking as vicious as he did in the last chapter. Says, grrr, I'll crush his heart. That's right, Yuji. That's right. Because he took your big brother. He took Chozo from all of us. Says after that. Yeah, then that domain expansion came in. That crazy domain expansion in this situation. Yuji looks shocked. And out of the shadows says, it can't be. Oh my gosh. That's impossible. Bakana. That's impossible. What is this? Nani? Nah, bro, he looks real. He looks really real. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I thought Yuta ended Kenjaku because I see stitches. I see stitches on Gojo's forehead. And all that tells me is that the brain ain't done. You thought the brain was going to miss this merger? You thought the brain was going to miss out on this entertainment just because he had his fun with Takaba? No, I fell out there. I thought it was too easy. I was like, nah, bro, I have to see the brain die. I have to see the brain die. How did this even happen? I thought Ui had his body. How did this even happen? Bro, this dude Kenjaku, if he's in there, if that's Kenjaku in there, I'm just going to assume that it is. You took Geto and then took his best friend? Bro, Gojo, no. Oh, this dude Kenjaku, bro. Sukuna looks, he also sees the stitches. So that's how you want to play. Says, my apologies. It seems I've underestimated you. What do you mean by that? So is this legitimately Gojo? Or is it Kenjaku? So he just punches the crap out of Yuji. Like, forget the domain expansion. Get your hands up off me in my heart. He says, I got things to tend to. And yo, I'm not going to, like, the dude Todo was like, let me see what happens here, bro. Because I don't know what to make of nothing. Says, I didn't think you were capable of going this far, Okkotsu Yuta. What does that mean? Did he? I know he didn't. Did Yuta copy Kenjaku's technique and put his brain inside of Gojo's brain? Or inside of Gojo's body? That can't be real. That can't be real. That might be even more of a threat than regular Gojo. Just based off of what Yuta is already capable of. And then you take the 6 eyes and infinity and tack that on top of your copy. And Rika. Oh my god. No, there's no flipping way. How do you get even more broken? Says not an option. We can't let you. Says vetoed unless. Says if we're all wiped out and there's no other options, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta. Says if Satoru dies. Says Panda. Jesus. Yeah, if he dies, Rika's gonna eat this dude's head, take his ability, and we're gonna take Yuta's brain and put it in Gojo's body. That's exactly what happened. Rika can eat Kenjaku and copy his body hopping ability, which will let Yuta take over Satoru's body and re-enter the fight. That would raise our likelihood of victory. Says, can't he just use Gojo's corpse and copy Limitless? Says he wouldn't be able to use it without the 6 eyes. Dang, bro. Wow. Says then copy the 6 eyes. He's like, bro, don't do this. Don't do this, Yuta. There's no need. There's no need. There's every need. There's every need to do it. Oh my God, this is crazy. No. Says you want one? You need one. You need one Kuzenkabi for this conversation. Says he can't. They're a physical attribute, not a technique. Says Yuta can only use his copy technique while Rika is fully manifested, which only lasts 5 minutes. What happens when those 5 minutes are up? Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Says, I don't know. And let me just touch on this. He's also still the protagonist. A protagonist is Yuta. So he gets extra buffs like that. So you're a protagonist. You now begin to become the strongest by taking over the strongest body. Oh my God. There are 3. Yeah, Yuta's like, I don't know. I don't know about that, bro. Says there are 3 likely possibilities. Says 1, Kenjaku's ability requires constant activation. In this case, the body and the soul won't be able to be maintained and he'll die. 2, Kenjaku's ability is activated intermittently. He won't die immediately, but it'll be a matter of time. 3, Kenjaku's ability need only be activated once. Even after the 5 minutes, he'll be able to use the Limitless technique. I suppose that would include the possibility of disposing of Akotsu-kun's original body as he forever remains inside Gojo-kun's. Bruh, my body? My package? What am I gonna do? These are all mine. So I gotta take over somebody else's? Well, I guess Gojo's not a bad option. Says, I'm not against that as a final option. Says, even if Rika-chan is not fully manifested, I'm able to use my copy ability inside my domain. I'd like to try that first. If I fail there, then I'll take Gojo Sensei's body. Says, quit talking as if it's settled. I don't like one bit of this plan, says Maki. Says, listen, I'm getting pretty ticked off. Says, huh? No matter how you look at it, it's what we should do. Says, sure, if we're only focused on the plan, we have to worry about what happens to you as a person too. And you're like, bro, I mean, Kuzenkabi's not wrong. I was like, hey, bro, how do you personally feel about this? Also, if we do this, we gotta make sure you're on the right side of things. Because if you lose your sanity or anything like that, hey, we gotta stop you now. And that's a problem. It's just, as a person, Says, do you realize we're up against who we're up against? The strongest sorcerer in history, Ryumin Sukuna. Says, if throwing away our humanity gives us a shot at winning, we should throw it away. Does becoming a monster scare you that badly? Oh my God, he's talking like a protagonist. He's talking like a protagonist. I'll sacrifice whatever I have to. My soul, my body, whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as he dies. If I have to become the monster to kill the monster, then so be it. Alucard would have an issue with that, though. But it says, listen, you're extremely important to everyone here. Says Salmon. He's like, get out of here. Get out of here with that BS. He says, what about Gojo Sensei? Is he not important? We've always pushed the burden of being a monster onto him alone. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He's spitting facts. He's spitting facts. You always just left it up to Gojo to clean up all your messes. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. You know, he's taking that burden on himself. I'm a part of his clan and his family. Why would I not take that upon myself? I came in here and whooped up on Geto, original Geto. And then I came in here and whooped up on Kenjaku. He got his revenge. And then he wants some more. He wants some more. He's going to use Gojo's body to do it. Says, if he dies, one of us will have to take that spot. He's not wrong. No, he's spitting hard facts. Where's Yuji in this picture, though? Because Yuji would have stepped up, too. He says, if he dies, one of us got to take that spot. And Yuji said, I'll take that spot. I'll take the number one spot. But Yuta said, nah, I'm still alive. And I'm still a protagonist. Says, and if no one else wants to step up, then I will. Man, listen, Yuta is out here, bro. Kotsu, man. I love it, Kotsu, man. This dude's epic. Says, if you pass, I'd like to take over your body. So he's talking to Gojo. Says, why do you sound kind of pissed? Says, you don't mind? I'm not gonna lose. So I don't really care. I bet you did. But you did lose, Gojo. And I guess you still didn't care. Because what it matters is you're dead. So, says, what pisses... And at least he asked him. At least he asked him. And that's the courteous thing to do. As opposed to just doing body hopping like Kenjaku. Just taking what he pleases. Says, what pisses me off is that Shoko didn't give a rat's ass. Says, knock yourself out. She's a doctor, man. She's a scientist. She wants to see this type of ish. Says, by the way, I was told I'm a Fujiwara descendant. Didn't you tell me I was a Sugawara? You are. You and I are distant relatives. Weren't the Fujiwaras and Sugawaras on crazy bad terms? Says, I guess Uro-san was just confused. Or maybe we're both right. Could be. He could have a little bit of A, column A, a little bit of column B. It could be whatever it's going to be. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that they're distant relatives in there somewhere. But whatever the remaining descendancy is of Yuta, I'm sure it plays some type of factor here. Much like it does in all almost shonen characters, like who you are, your past story, who your family was, your bloodlines and blood ties matter. They matter. Says, you might have been born even more blessed than me. It'd be pretty lame if you didn't take advantage of it. He's right. He's right. Maximize it, son. You got a cursed. The queen of curses, all this cursed energy, this broken curse technique. You're out here, you got protagonist-like energy. And then you can take my body? Bro, just do it. With my cursed energy efficiency in the 6 eyes and the amount of cursed energy that you have, you pretty much be unstoppable. Oh my God, says, first things first, take care of your sloppy cursed energy control. I've been on your ass about that, haven't I? Says, ugh. Says, you guys can head back. Says, nope, fish flakes. Yotabian. What? Says, go. As fellow sorcerers, I can't order you to leave, but I'd rather not show my students something so gruesome, especially given the fact I'm not even sure this is the right thing to do. Says, even if I lost to Sukuna, as long as everyone in this room is dealt with Gaku Ganji will be effectively in charge. And he killed the previous principal. And I still got a gripe with you, old man, for doing that off screen. I still need to see what you can actually do with this guitar and these guitar riffs. Says, if that happens, we won't have to worry about chaos like what happened after Shibuya. So this big, gigantic door opens up, and I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they are and where they are or what they're about to do. Says, go on, get out of here. No, we're staying right here. He's like, humph. Says, please, don't bear the burden of being a monster alone anymore. What does that mean? Where are you going? Where are you going? What is in that room? Was he going to train? Was he going to just refine his technique for for Yuta in the coming future? It was like, let me go ahead and just refine my skills for you so you can just have the most optimal body when you take it over. Says, there's nothing that can be done about that. Back then, I was left in the dust. Says, I have to catch up. I don't know what happened here. Says, to be honest, I don't fully understand my own technique. Hey, it's old dude. So it's like a saucer. Did this dude make flan? Hey, bro, you can be a chef and it'll be okay. Says, it's sort of like amplifying the sugar in my body and manifesting it in some way. Like Creatine from My Hero Academia. Says, I get pretty lightheaded when I use it though. Makes my blood sugar go low. Like a mix between Creatine and Sugar Rush. Word. Says, it's sweet. Says, you're actually digging in. Says, you think you could transfer that sugar to others? Says the doctor, which actually ain't that bad of an idea. Says, I don't see why not. Says, all right, you'll join the medical team with Nita and myself. You'll be administering sugar and supplement the brain during the technique activation. Doctor's not playing around. Doctor's not playing around. Says, understood. Says, don't overdo it. There's no point if they pass out from high blood sugar. And they brought this dude Gojo to the table. Now, wait a minute now. Is this the currently deceased after battle Gojo? Because he still looks to not be cut in half. Or did they stitch up his body? Like, that's another thing. They had to make sure his body was in pristine condition. He was cut in half. Like, let's not forget about that. He was cut in half. So I'm assuming that they probably used some type of form of reverse curse technique over the body to stitch it back together, but it's still in pretty bad shape. Says, my technique made it so that these wounds won't worsen further, but says, I can't heal. Oh, that's the one who put that healing spell on Yuji back when he was fighting Mahito, and he was like, yeah, your wounds won't get any better. I've closed them up, but any new wounds you can accumulate from this time forward, it's like, it's just gonna be tacked on. Says he got split in two, the same as Gojo-san. Who the heck is that? If that's not Gojo, he got split in two. Who is that? Says this is way beyond Akotsu-san's reverse curse techniques capabilities, let alone my techniques. Is that Akotsu? So Akotsu did die at that point? He did get wrecked by that domain expansion? Because it looked like it. It looked like it. So that was Akotsu? So he did die. What the heck? Says, I'm maintaining consciousness thanks to Rika-chan, but I'm reaching my limit here. Wow. I thought he got up out of here, but it just wasn't confirmed. Oh my God. Says, I'm reaching my limit here. I was like, please just replace my brain. Says, I'm going to do it, Ieri-san. Says, it's our only choice. Says, I've already finished suturing Gojo's body. Once you swap, you'll need to go full throttle with a reverse curse technique to finish the treatment. Yeah, that makes sense. Says, my hero will back you up on that. Says, I'm sorry I had to move you to my right. And I'm assuming he's talking to Rika. Oh my God. Which domain are you gonna unleash? So they're making the same hand size. And I like that Sukuna dropped Yuji. He's like, all right, get out of here. Get out of here. And he knew immediately what Yuta had done to Gojo's body. He's like, that ain't Gojo. That's Yuta. Gojo's body. And I'm surprised you went that far. You know what? Fight me. What about this kid? What about Yuji, who's been dishing out these black flashes left, right, and center? Yeah, what about him? What about him and his brother? I want to fight you. But again, this ain't Gojo. And Gojo usually fights 1v1. This is Yuta. So you gotta fight Yuta. You gotta fight Rika. You gotta fight Yuji. And you gotta fight Todo. They gonna jump you, son. Best believe that. Domain expansion. This is madness, bro. So more brain damage again? We gonna keep on doing the same thing? This is what you want against Sukuna? This is what you want? Says, how does one counter Ryuman Sukuna's open barrier domain? Says, by Gojo Satoru's hands, the solution is revealed yet again. And oh my God, we're back at this again. We're back at this again. Unlimited Void clashing with Malevolent Shrine. And that Malevolent Shrine somehow seems more structured and defined than the previous one that he had. Where is Yuji in the middle of all this? I want to see Yuji use a domain expansion. Somewhere. You let him use a cursor technique. He's there somewhere. It's crazy. Todo was out there with the Vibra Slap. And I'm sure he can like snap somebody out of whatever domain they need to be snapped out of. Then you got Yuji out there, just there, and then you got this new Yuta Gojo, this new Yuta Gojo combination. And so, what do you do with that? How do you move after this? What do you do? What do you do? How do you attack this man, bro? How do you put him in the dirt, bro? This like main character energy all over the place. On this dude, Yuta Gojo. And Yuji just thrust back to the back end again. Where does this go from here? Where does this go from here? What do you know? Because all I see happening here is more brain damage. But does that matter at this point? With Yuta's new body? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. And then there's the fact that like he now has the ability to body hop. So it's just like he could do that. He could become new Kenjaku. He could live forever if he wanted to. He's now just a living brain. He has become Kenjaku. And I hope by him using that technique that he does not actually turn into Kenjaku like the Batman Beyond movie when the Joker had that microchip in one of the Robins. It's like your body's mine now. Oh boy. Nah, bro, this dude Sukuna is sick, bro. This dude Sukuna is sick, bro. He's still out here just still trying to fight this man with the condition and shape that he's in. And I don't know where it ends. I have no idea where it ends. They're just here to try and get Fushiguro's body back, but I'm like, it's a lost cause now. He's been a lost cause, but my God. My God, bro. Since the gong sounds on the revenge match break next week, my God, and oh Jesus, this was crazy. All of this is crazy. I don't know what else you do from here. I don't know what else you do from here. You can't kill Gojo twice. No, 3 times. You can't kill him 3 times, right? 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 Oh man, that's it at Chapter, guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Check out some of the other content on the channel. Past that, catch you guys on the next. Peace.